Here, I have a question from another student of mine. The question says, solve 5 raised to the power x plus 1 plus 5 raised to the power x plus 150. This is an exponential indices or an exponential equation. So, how do we solve this? We need to solve for our x in this question. What do? The first step, looking at this, we discover that 5 raised to the power x plus 1. This is a combination of two indices. Under law of indices, this is the same thing as saying 5 raised to the power x multiplied by 5 raised to the power 1. Under the multiplicative law in indices, 5 raised to the power x times 5 raised to the power 1 becomes, you have to pick one of the base. Then it becomes 5 raised to the power x plus 1. You add the powers together. So this is the same thing as saying this. From here we will say 5 raised to the power x multiplied by 5 raised to the power 1, then plus 5 raised to the power x equals 150. So how do we solve this equation from here? Equals 150, sorry. So how do we solve this equation from here? Since we are looking for our x, what do? We make 5 raised to the power x, subject the formula. How do we do it? We just say let 5 raised to the power x equals y, for you to make it very easy for us to solve. So since our 5 raised to the power x is y, anywhere we see 5 raised to the power x in this equation, we put y. We have 5 raised to the power x multiplied by 5 raised to the power 1 plus 5 raised to the power x equals 150. So we substitute y for 5 raised to the power x. So we have 5 raised to the power x here becomes y multiplied by 5 raised to the power 1 is still the same. Then plus 5 raised to the power x also becomes y. Everything equals 150. So here now, we multiply and add. Y times 5 raised to the power 1 is 5. We all know that, right? So we have 5 times y, it becomes 5y, then plus y equals 150. It's still the same. 5y plus y, what do we get? We have 6y equals 150. So let us make our y the subject of formula here, which means we have to divide both sides by 6 to make our y stand alone. So 6, we cancel out 6. 6 here 1, then 6 in 150, I think that is 25, I guess. Yeah, 25, yes. So our y equals 25. This is not our final answer. You know why? Because our y is the same thing as 5 raised to the power x. So we have to bring this value back here. So we'll say, remember that 5 raised to the power x is equal to y. So what do? We just say 5 raised to the power x and we replace the y with the value of 25. So we say equals 25. So from here now, this is another indices. What do? We need to equalize the base. So our 5 raised to the power x equals, how do we equalize the base? This must also have a base of 5. So here now, the perfect square of 25 is 5 raised to the power 2. So here we have the same base now. What do? The base cancel out the base. Then we have our x equals 2. So here now our x is equal to 2. Let's quickly do a kind of to check. Let's see if our answer is right or wrong. We'll put the x equal, we'll put the 2 anywhere we see x in the equation. Then we add and see if we get 150. We have 5 raised to the power x plus 1 plus 5 raised to the power x equals, we want to get 150 back. Our x is 2. So we have 5 raised to the power 2 plus 1. X is 2 plus 1. Then plus 5 raised to the power x is what? 2. So we have 5 raised to the power 2 plus 1 is 3. Then plus 5 raised to the power 2. So here, 5 raised to the power 3 is 5 times 5 times 5. That is 5 times 5 times 5. Because of the sign, we use a parenthesis to separate them. So plus 5 raised to the power 2 is 5 times 5. So what do we have? 125 plus 25. When you add this together, you get 150. We got the same answer again, which means our 2 is correct. Thank you.